Hey everyone, and welcome back to another epic episode of Metal Nights with a Metal Coach where the riffs reign supreme and the music rocks. Tonight I have a subscriber request from @VictorMorales735 who wants me to check out and break down the track Reaper's Lullaby by LOVEBITES off their latest album called Outstanding Power. But before we get into it, guys, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss another epic episode of Metal Nights, the Metal Coach. Here at Metal Nights, we are family, and if you want to support the channel, you want to wear the colors, please go check out my Metal Coach merch. All the links are in the description of this video. All that and more when the Metal Coach returns, coming up next. Welcome back to the show, everyone. I am your host, Stephen, the Metal Coach Holly. Let's introduce LOVEBITES. We have Asami on lead vocals. You have Midori on lead and rhythm guitar. Miyako on lead and rhythm guitar. Haruna on the drums. And you have Fami on the bass. So let's do some serious headbanging. Let's go check out Reaper's Lullaby from LOVEBITES. Let's get into it. Wow, that is so freaking heavy and it's fast. Just a full-on metal assault. This is speed metal at its finest. These ladies just know how to rock hard, and they are so freaking talented. Man, let's dive right into the breakdown. Let's get it going right now. All right, let's go ahead and get into the breakdown tonight, let's talk about the vocals of Asami. Tell you what, right out of the gate, man, she is in full command of her vocal delivery, and she just brings out that perfect blend of melodic clarity with that power metal intensity. In the verse, she's a little bit more restrained vocally in the first part of the verse. Then she kind of picks it up a little bit in the second piece of the part of the verse. And then, man, when that chorus hits, she just flips a freaking switch and hits you with that soaring, controlled aggression that we have all come to know and love from Asami. Her pitch control to me is elite. Her vibrato is tight, and she rides that melody with precision and is just in full command of her vocals. What stands out the most is how she balances beauty and menace. You feel the emotional weight of the track and the lyrics, while she is also adding that depth and intensity vocally to the track that just makes it stand out. Just a brilliant job on the vocals here by Asami. Now, let me tell you something also. When you get into that chorus, this is where that track just takes it another level vocally and musically. The chorus is built on that massive, heavy melodic hook. It's anthemic, it's memorable, and it sticks. The layering of the vocals add depth, and the chord progressions underneath gives it that uplifting yet dark power metal feel. It is one of those choruses that just feels huge, and I guarantee will be a fan favorite in a live setting. Just a brilliant job here. Another thing this band is so well known for is their rhythm section. And I'll tell you what, Fami on the bass and Haruna on the drums have delivered just something stellar. Fami's bass work is just killer. Her tone is thick, it's beefy, and it just pulsates in your speakers. Her bass lines are so intricate. There is so much movement in her playing and just adds a ton of metal muscle to the bottom end of the mix. Her bass lines are tight with the guitars, but also have that subtle independence that just keeps this track dynamic and on fire. And then we get to Haruna. Haruna has got to be one of the best drummers on the planet right now, and there's a lot of greats. Her drumming on this track is just out of this world. She is just an absolute machine on this track. She really gives this track power, muscle, intensity, and just a killer-driven playing. She's just amazing on this one. Her double kick attack is razor sharp. Her snare hits just cut through the mix. Her cymbal work is just on another level. And then those fills are stellar. And it totally adds just a different dimension and energy to the track. Together, her and Fami have created that driven, galloping foundation that gives this track its momentum. It's classic power metal, thrash, speed metal, whatever you want to call it, with a modern tightness. Man, I am super impressed. Let's go ahead and do some more headbanging. Let's go check out the rest of this track, and I will come back and break it down Metal Coach style. Let's go. Oh my. I tell you what. I'm speechless. I am freaking blown away. Every time I hear something new from them, I hear just so much of something special. Every time there's something special about these girls. They just know how to rock. This one is just on another level musically. I absolutely love the breakdown before the solo. Just got that power and intensity that takes this track off the charts. You get that heavy riff and the fast picking along with some killer lead licks from Miyako. Then Haruna is just hammering away on the drums, and it just takes it up another notch. And then Fami comes in with that killer thumping bass work, and you put it all together, and man, you got something brilliant right there. On this part, you can really hear all their musical influences here. I hear Maiden, I hear Halloween, I hear Dragon Force, and I hear Racer X. Man, blown away. All right, now on this part, I'm going to talk about the guitar work of one of the best guitar duos in metal right now, and that's Midori and Miyako. They are the heart and soul of Love Bites, in my opinion. I'm kind of biased because I am a guitar player, and they have that twin guitar attack that is just next level. Their rhythm playing on this track is tight, aggressive, and perfectly synchronized. You get that classic gallop feel mixed with that harmonic layering that gives the track depth and a little bit of metal might and a little metal muscle. And then they step into those lead lines. It's all about precision and melody. They are heavy, but they are also a band that is very melodic at the same time, if that makes sense. They're not just shredding to shred. They're telling a story, and that's what makes up a great lead guitar duo and lead guitarist, in my opinion. And then, of course, when we get to the solo, this is when this track just takes off, in my opinion. Midori comes in first with that killer dive bomb, and it just goes to the stratosphere. She shows off all of her technical abilities from the get-go. Her phrasing on this is stellar, and she brings that fast, articulate shred style, clean sweep picking, fast runs on the fretboard, and then you get a mix of that speed and aggression, which just is outstanding. And then Miyako comes in next, showing off her technical brilliance and her expressive phrasing. Her solo is melodic fast, with killer runs, some stellar tapping technique, and those bends that just freaking scream. Her solo adds emotion and musicality that takes the guitar solo to the next level. Then to top it all off, they come together and do a dual guitar solo that is just stellar. You're getting killer harmonized runs on the fretboard with some stellar fast sweep picking that is harmonized, which is something very hard to pull off. And they have done it to perfection. This is how a dual lead guitar solo is supposed to sound. And I'll tell you what, they are stellar. And another part that I absolutely love, and it's right after the solo, and when you get that heavy chug and heavy riff from Midori and Miyako, and then you got Fami just going next level with their bass work, along with Haruna throwing in just some killer cymbal work. And then you take this song just blasted off for me, and it sealed the deal, and it could be one of my favorite tracks of this year, and maybe one of my favorite tracks from Love Bites of all time. All right, guys, let's go ahead and talk the production value on this track. This track, to me, is just mixed beautifully. The guitars are crisp and wide. The vocals sit perfectly on top without overpowering. The bass is present and punchy, and the drums are tight and impactful. Nothing feels muddied. Nothing feels overcompressed. It is a clean, modern metal production that still represents the raw energy of a live Love Bites performance. That's where I think it makes it special. You can hear every instrument clearly, and that's key for a band with this level of musicianship. Just a stellar job on the production side. Guys, Reaper's Lullaby stands out to me because it hits every mark. Elite musicianship across the board. A killer chorus that sticks with you. Dynamic vocal performances by Asami. Dual guitar work that's both technical and emotional from Midori and Miyako. Tight and powerful production. Bass playing and drumming that is next level. This is a track that showcases exactly why Love Bites are one of the most exciting bands in modern metal today. So guys, what do you think of Reaper's Lullaby from Love Bites? Leave your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your take. I want to hear your favorite moments. And also, guys, make sure you go support Love Bites by going to their official websites. And don't forget to follow them on all of their socials. The links are in the description of this video. Guys, if Metal Nights is part of your week, please like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell and join the Metal Coach family. And if you want to wear the colors and you want to support the channel, go check out all the Metal Coach merch. All the links are in the description of this video. And I want to personally thank my subscriber at Victor Morales 735 for the suggestion of this track. Thank you, brother. Keep them coming. Guys, and I want to thank you all for joining me today. And don't forget, as always, guys, keep it fun. Keep it metal. Crank up something loud today. Keep the faith and never let anyone make you feel afraid. Take care, guys. We'll see you again really soon. Keep it metal.